Hello, welcome to my channel. I've been putting together these little kits today, really carefully putting them together, and what a beautiful time I've had doing it. Look at these antique mother of pearl buttons. What a story that button could tell. Whose dress did that come off? So pretty, so pretty. So I've got 3 unique kits, just 3. Fantastic for your needlework project, maybe for your slow stitch or textile project. Each one has 2 of the mother of pearl buttons. Each one has a lovely sparkly vintage or antique sparkly. This is a clip-on earring, and these are fantastic to use in a slow stitch because these clip-on bits can just be clipped off really easily off the back there. We've got these little appliques, there's a few of those. This beautiful vintage cream trim here with the pearls on. So let's just break one down, as it were, and have a look exactly what's in the little kit. So these are all very lovingly hand dyed by me. Using various natural items. So let's just have a look at this one. So we've got, let's just move it over. The majority of the trims are either antique or vintage. There are a couple of modern pieces, but I'll tell you as we go along. So this is a modern piece, this flower, but didn't it take up the avocado beautifully? Absolutely stunning. So you get one of those. You get this little pair of appliques. Again, this is modern. That's 2. A vintage rose. That makes 3. The 2 buttons. Where's it gone? Must have jumped off. Well, you get 2 mother of pearl buttons. You get a set of vintage beads. This isn't a bracelet. These are vintage 4 pearl beads that I've just popped onto a wire for you. All you need to do is cut through the wire and your beads will come loose. But I just thought that was quite a neat way of keeping them together. You've got your little applique. This is off of Vintage Wedding Dress. 6, we've got the sparkly, the earring that I just showed you. 7, we have got the beautiful edging. I love that vintage edging. Got this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous piece of vintage cotton broderie anglaise that took the avocado dye absolutely stunningly. Some more broderie anglaise, or eyelet trim you might know it as. 10. There's that cheeky button just hiding there. Some more vintage trim. That takes us up to 11 now, doesn't it? This is a more modern lace. It's still old, but more modern. Again, eco dyed with avocado. And you can see that it's not a straight dye. And by that I mean not every piece of fibre is taken up the avocado the same. So you can just sort of see those shades and different depths to the fabric, and that's what helps to bring the fabric alive. That's why I love, absolutely love, eco dyeing. There's a piece of trim here, vintage trim. 13, gorgeous crocheted trim, or it may be tatting. 14, and then a piece of avocado dyed gauze, which I think now brings us up to 15 pieces. Was that 14 or 15? Depending on whether you count the 2 buttons as 1 or 2. So it's an absolutely beautiful little ensemblage. I love working with textiles. I love eco dyeing, and whether I'm making a journal or doing some slow stitch or one of my other many projects. It's always a pleasure to work with beautiful items that somebody, i.e. me, has so lovingly selected and put together. Now this is a little tiny journal here that's in my Etsy shop as well. These will be going into my Etsy this afternoon. This is also in my Etsy shop now. Let's just zoom in on this. This, as you can see, is just a tiny little book. Just about fits in my hand there. So let's have a look at it together. It's made from glassine. Get a little bit smaller. It's made from, it's jumping around. It's made from glassine, which again is avocado dyed, with this beautiful eco dyed piece of crochet, collage, and a antique glass button on the front. I've left all the strings dangling along. You cut those off if you want to, but I'm a bit of a string fiend. In here, we've just got a plain luggage label. You might want to write on there and say this belongs to whoever. Inside, you can see where the bag has been eco-dyed, and I've baked it, so that's what all these little circles are. And on this page, we've got a piece of mixed media art, which is so tactile. Feels absolutely lovely. It just feels like bubbles going across the page. And these are tags that I've made them out of, so all the pages are tags. Now inside there we've got a double spread with these lovely printed pieces of cotton, which I've coffee stained, and onto there is a little shell, a vintage shell button, and a I've forgot the name of those pins. It'll come to me. It will come to me. So this side of the tags are two little pockets, as you can see, collaged and mixed media art stamped on there as well. And there's these little tiny holes punched through as part of the design effect. Then as we turn over, in the middle here, we've got a mixed media collage of, she's actually a mermaid. Isn't she absolutely stunning? Absolutely stunning. So she's in the middle there. And then this next page, again, is some mixed media art. And here we've got a pussycat, and whose mouth opens, and inside, can you see there's a little face inside? So that opens and closes like that. It's just a little piece of whimsical, curious, beautiful artwork. And then the back page is some mixed media work. We've got a pocket at the back, and in here we've got an altered playing card with this lovely dangle on, and inside there's metallic work on there. And then inside we've got this, it's a more modern piece, that of tin hulks. We've got a little tag, and then this is an altered playing card with mixed media. It's a male fairy, and that again is a little tiny, as you can see, a little tiny vintage playing card. It's good to show the coordinates by the size of my hand, I think. And then you can, and I haven't got large hands. I've got sausage fingers, just like our king, but yeah, you can see how tiny those are. So I'll put the links to this gorgeous mixed media piece of art. This is one of a kind, one of a kind. Once it's gone, it has gone. And the links to these three beautiful textile pieces. Now you can see that they are all just slightly different. The main bulk is the same, but some of the little shinies and appliques and some of the faux pearls there are slightly different and the buttons are different, yet all mother of pearl. So it will be a case of when you order, it'll be which one I pick up to give to you. So thank you for watching, and pop on over to my Etsy shop and have a look at these beautiful items before they're gone. Thank you so much for watching.